If you don't know, I drank a gallon of water every day for a week before, and there were a few things that I did wrong. So I wanted to see if I did this challenge again with some of your suggestions, how it would change my experience and my results. Also, by the way, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Okay, love you. It is day 1 of drinking a gallon of water every day for a week. It is currently 2:59 p.m. and I'm already done with half a gallon. I am such a water snob. I love cold water. So what I've been doing, I'm really doing the most out here. Like, this is commitment. I have half a gallon water bottle. I will link this down below. So you drink 2 of these in a day. And what I've been doing to make sure that my water is cold is I will pour it into my hydro flask, leave some room for ice, and then drink it that way. 2 of these is about equivalent to 1 of these. So drink 4 hydros and you don't need to buy this water bottle. Me and my emotional support water bottles. I was really busy today, so throughout the rest of this video I'll update you guys more in different times of the day. It's gone really well for me. The goal of this week is to sip on it throughout the day instead of just chugging water. I haven't like gulped water at all. I've just been sipping on it, and I want to see how that affects my body and my results and how I feel. The one thing that I noticed that really helped me was I worked out this morning and I'm very out of shape. Very out of shape. That made me drink a ton of water because I was dying. I was sweating so much. We're half a gallon done. Why am I holding it like a child? We have half a gallon to go. And normally when I first did this video and I was like chugging the water instead of sipping on it throughout the day, I was done by 3 p.m. with the whole gallon, and I'm only halfway done. So I expect that because I'm not working out and not going to be drinking as much water throughout the day, it will take me a little bit longer in the later half for the last half gallon. Pretty proud of myself. I'll update you guys when I have updates. But right now, I'm gonna drink some water. It's 5:50 p.m. right now. I'll show you guys how much water I've left. I would say this hydro flask is filled up to here. When I originally filled my hydro, that's how much I've left. I'm peeing like crazy. I can't stop peeing. I'm not gonna lie, we had it in the first half, literally like the opposite of that video. 8:30 right now and we just have this little bit left, so. Oh. 1 gallon done. The first of many. Well, 7. I feel really good. I feel like I finished it even earlier than I thought I was going to. I don't feel super bloated. My stomach doesn't feel like an ocean like it did last time. Overall, I genuinely don't even feel like I've had this much water. It doesn't feel like it. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 2. It's almost 11 a.m. This is how much I've had. I'm about to go to brunch with my friends and I'm literally going to bring my water bottle to measure how much water I'm drinking so I don't drink their water. I'm gonna make it the most accurate I can. 11 a.m. and we're about 1/4 of a gallon in. Woohoo! I'll keep you updated. One thing that I actually do want to touch on is how much freaking water this is. When I did the last video, there was a ton of comments saying you can die from drinking this much water, which, like, whoa. I'm actually gonna Google it. Dr. Google, can you die from drinking a gallon of water a day? Although water toxicity, I cannot pronounce that word. Toxicity is where an adult drinking an extreme amount of water in a short amount of time can be dangerous. Drinking too much water can quickly cause sodium levels to drop too low. This is known as I've done this quite a few times where I drink a gallon of water a day, and for me, for my height, for my weight, for how active I am, and for how much water I drink when I'm not doing this, it doesn't affect my body, but for some people it might. If you're taking certain medicines, it could like drown out your medication. I think the biggest thing with this is drinking this throughout the day. Do not drink a gallon of water in like an hour. That's no. In the span of 24 hours. I just want to say I'm not a doctor recommending this. I'm just a 21-year-old girl who's trying it for fun. Do this at your own risk, at your own caution. But I also really want to say that I think it's more important to listen to your body than it is to reach some goal number that you set. That could be a gallon of water, that could be 1,200 calories, that could be 101 pounds, I don't know. I think listening to your body is so much important than hitting some random number in your head that you made up. I personally, yesterday, I had no issues drinking the gallon of water, but if my body was like, stop, I would have stopped. I'm doing this obviously for the challenge, but in day-to-day life, listen to your body because that's so much more important, and that's how you know that you're taking care of your body. I did want to say be careful if you're doing this and listen to your body above anything else. It's day 3. I'm almost done with my first half gallon of the day, almost 2 p.m. I'm pleasantly surprised because I've been drinking them later in the day than I was the first time I did this challenge. I was really afraid that throughout the night I'd have to go to the bathroom or like have issues with that, but I haven't, thankfully. I also wanted to give you guys another little tip. If you guys don't like the taste of water or you're not huge water people, you can put fruit in it or like those flavor packets. I personally just love the taste of water. I'm just a big water fan, but if you're not, that's a little tip to make it a little easier for you. Life hack. Today is day 4. I just finished an entire half gallon of water just working out because it is so hot in Arizona right now. My car says it's over 100 degrees. That's fantastic. I'm still sweating. Yeah, that's crazy that I did that. I wasn't even trying to drink water. I was just so sweaty. I also wanted to say that I have not noticed myself like going to the bathroom excessively now that I'm sipping on it throughout the day. I find there might be like an hour span of time where I'm like bored sipping on my water and then I go to the bathroom a lot after that. Other than that, I really feel like I don't go to the bathroom more than I normally do. 9:47 p.m. and I just finished my gallon for the day. Today is day 5. I feel so guilty that I have not had any like substantial updates. It's 1:27, about on time. I just finished my second one of these, so done with half a gallon for the day. I feel like the first time I did this, if you guys watched that video, I was just like chugging water. It like kind of abrupted my entire day. It kind of controlled my entire day in a sense where I was constantly drinking water, constantly going to the bathroom. It kind of took over my life for the week I did it. But this time, now that I'm just sipping on it throughout the day, I'm still hitting the 1 gallon marker. I feel fine. Some people are like, your pee should not be clear. My pee's not clear. It's like a light, I don't know, like a colored, but like light, you know, lighter than pee color. My pee is not clear, which a lot of people are like, that's unhealthy. I thought that was healthy, but I guess it's not. But my pee's not clear. Or I was like, I never want to drink water again. I could still drink more water after I finish the gallon. I honestly feel like this is really attainable. The worst part about this whole challenge is constantly filling up the water bottle. That gets annoying because I'm lazy. I barely even notice the fact that I'm drinking a gallon. Today is day 6. One thing that I have noticed that has been crazy for me is I've been eating out a lot this week. I just have not had any motivation to cook or do anything like that, so I've just been eating out, which normally when I eat out, I bloat so much. I just bloat very easily. Yesterday and today, not right now because I just ate a ton of food. You can't see it. Huge food baby. I felt so light. I don't know how to describe it. I just felt light. I didn't feel bloated. I didn't physically see myself looking bloated even though I ate out and should have been bloated. That for me has been huge. When you drink a gallon of water, you assume that you're going to be bloated throughout the day, especially today and yesterday have not been. I know I'm gonna get a ton of comments about the dent in my water bottle. I dropped it on the treadmill one time. Every time I show my hydro, it's always one of the top questions. I am so sorry. It's around 8 o'clock and I just finished my gallon. Today's day 7. I just got out of a spin class. If you can't tell by the sweat, my hair is literally wet. I drank so much water. Honestly, I feel like I just keep repeating myself. So my day 7 thoughts. The worst part of this challenge is the courage and commitment to get out of bed when you're comfortable and fill up your water bottle. That is my final thought. That's the worst part of this challenge. No other thoughts. After drinking a gallon of water every day for a week for a second time, here's what I thought. I thought doing it this time around was so much easier. I could do this every day easily. It seemed like a very attainable thing for me. It might not be for everyone for the amount that I exercise and drink water and eat food just naturally. It was really attainable for me and I really enjoyed it a lot more than when I did this video the first time. The first time I did this video, drinking a gallon of water was almost a burden because I constantly had to pee. I was constantly drinking water. My stomach felt like an ocean. It was impacting my life. This time it wasn't. This time it was just a little part of my life. It wasn't like I was giving much attention to the fact that I was drinking a gallon of water. At the end of the day I'd be like, oh, I finished a gallon. Okay, cool. I definitely liked it more this time around for sure. I again want to reiterate to be careful if you do try this challenge. Try it at your own risk. I really recommend spacing out the water like I did in this video throughout like an entire 24-hour period. I recommend researching it before you can do this video. If you're taking medicine, maybe ask your doctor beforehand if it's safe to do it because it can like dilute your medicine. Also, if you are going to do this, you might need to force yourself to eat even if you're not hungry because the water will fill up your stomach but you still have no food in your stomach. You have to force yourself to eat 3 meals a day or else you're going to accidentally starve yourself. Another thing that I'd recommend is trying out small. Trying out with a 1/4 gallon a day or half a gallon a day. And if you want, work your way up to a full gallon and maybe a full gallon is way too much and you're like, half a gallon is perfect for me and for my lifestyle. Start out small. I think that can make the world of a difference. I wanted to talk about the differences between this video and the first video that I did where I was just drinking the water in really short amounts of time, gulping the water rather than like I was in this video sipping it throughout the day. The first thing that I wanted to note was that I did not feel as bloated during the day. In the first video that I did, I would feel really bloated during the day but then I'd wake up and my morning skinny was incredible. I still got bloated obviously. We're human, we bloat. But I wasn't like I didn't feel like uncomfortably bloated at all. I also noticed that I didn't have to pee as much. Obviously I peed more than I would have if I didn't drink a gallon, but it wasn't uncomfortable. This I would say it's just normal, but when I go to the bathroom it's like a lot more coming out. It's not painful and ruining my life where I'm like I can't function because I have to pee. Some people told me you can train your bladder. Thoughts? Anyone know anything about this? So let's see the results. That's what we've been waiting for. I also wanted to note really quickly, I wanted to make sure this was a controlled experiment. I'm going back to my high school days of experiments, freshman high school biology. You know how it is, my independent, my dependent variables. I wanted to make sure that I didn't work out more than normal or that I didn't eat any healthier. I ate out quite a bit. This is not the healthiest week by any means, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't changing my patterns and that would be affecting my results. I also took the before and after photos at the exact same time of the day. I had no food in my stomach. It was like my morning skinny, and I weighed myself same time, no food in my stomach. I literally weighed myself naked so my clothes wouldn't make an impact on this. I wanted to say that I know numbers can be triggering for people, so I'm gonna talk about my measurements, how much I gained or lost in units, rather than like I weigh this much and now I weigh this much, because I know that can be triggering for people, and that is like the last thing I'd want to do. So I ended up losing 4 pounds and 2 ounces, which is pretty crazy for a week. That's only a 4-ounce difference from the last video I did. I lost 4.6 pounds that time. I think it probably has something to do with the amount of fast food I ate. I feel like my skin also did clear up a little bit. It wasn't anything crazy, but it did clear up a bit. Pretty happy with my results, not gonna lie. So that is what happened when I drank a gallon of water every day for a week. Let me know if you guys are planning on doing this video. Again, be safe, be cautious. If you want to do this, start small. If you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you do. I love you so, so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!